Okay. I ended up, once I got this running, I didn't have any headlights or anything. I wasn't overly concerned about it right at the moment. But now that it's up and running, I went through and looked at, got all my lights and everything running. And of course, as I had said in previous videos, Zippo, your video on wiring these really did help. However, when I was going through it, I realized that what I had was not what you were illustrating. And I've ran back through your video, and I believe you say that you're running an aftermarket voltage regulator. So, being mine was different than yours, I thought I'd go ahead and throw this video out there. Mine's still running the stock voltage regulator, which seems to wire slightly different, not much. So I'll show you what I've got. Up here, everything is same as Zippo's. If you can see here, I've got the battery in mine, which he was nice enough to pull his out. Sorry about my creaky tripod. Push button starter. Just like he was saying, bring your wire off of your positive side, run it down to actually the negative side of your, am I right? Negative side, yeah. Negative side of your ammeter if you've got one. Then you run from the ammeter, positive side of the ammeter, out to your voltage regulator. So everything there is the same. Now here's where the difference actually comes in, and that's when I'm actually looking at, sorry about bouncing you guys around, when I'm actually looking at the voltage regulator. This is an old Delco Remy. Both tractors had the exact same voltage regulator on it, so I'm positive that they are original. Now what Zippo said was you had your battery, your field, and your ammeter, or your armature, sorry, armature. Well, what I found out with the original voltage regulator, that's not actually correct. Now I'll show you here. I've got my other old one. You've got this connection under here. So basically with this voltage regulator, just the same way, you've got this one, if you can see it, it's got an L on it. It means load. So in other words, you would want to hook up your lights if you want to put a cigarette lighter on it or something like that. That's where you would put that on this regulator. The center one, if you can read that, that is your battery on these regulators. So your center is your battery wire, which comes back from your ammeter over there, or off your starter switch if you don't have a ammeter. Okay. This, then, this final one under here, over here, that is your field. That is the big, the field that goes around the outside of your generator. Now what's different from what Zippo told you is you got your final wire, which I can bring it in, comes off where you put your battery cable on, which is actually your armature, to where it charges. This one comes up, if I can trace it out, and actually goes up underneath to this. That's where your armature, or your wire with your battery cable, actually goes to this, what am I trying to think of? Connection. Sorry. So that's the only difference I saw. If I'm wrong in this, Zippo, please let me know. But from what I've seen of my tractor, this seems to be what it is with the originals. So now, with this one also, all my wiring is still original. He was talking about fuse protecting all of your lights if you put them in off the battery or something. Even coming off the voltage regulator, they still fuse protected it. honestly, I'm of the belief that if you're running any type of electrical draw off of a system, you probably should go ahead and fuse protect it. You can go down to your local auto parts and get fuse holders. You know, you can, if you want to update it, you can actually get blade type fuse holders that you can wire in. I'm going to stick with my old glass fuses. Now, one other thing is with this one, I also have an original fuse in my ammeter wire, which is of course my charging wire, just in case my voltage regulator, the points stick on it, which I have had happen on old truck. I had an old 51 Ford that used to have that problem. The points in the voltage regulator would stick together and it would overcharge the battery, and I had, you know, a couple batteries blow up on it. So that's just a protection. I would actually consider going ahead and putting a fuse in there. So now the problem I had is every time I tried to polarize my voltage regulator, jumping battery to field, I'd blow this fuse. I'm thinking, what in the world? So I got it back together, put a new fuse in it. Figured, you know what? Let's see what happens. So I'm gonna move you guys around here. I'm gonna put you on the back side of the tractor. Let's see if I can. Okay, there's my ammeter. Now, I know mine, it doesn't look like it's, you know, it doesn't appear like it's charging. However, when I handle it up, my headlights are working. You can definitely see when I click the headlights on the difference in the draw. But anyway, yeah, as you can see, I don't know whether you can hear me there. It's, you know, my charging system's definitely working. So I figured, you know, if any of you guys happen to run into the same situation with that older voltage regulator, you know, I'd see if I couldn't help out a little bit. I mean, that's what this is all about, you know, helping out everybody as much as possible, you know. So yeah, that's 8:31. So anyway, yeah, I got the plow on it. Now all I got to do is find my lower grill, which I'm having rather interesting times doing. But well, that's about all for today. All right, have a good day.